Hi, this is Fine Tutorial. Today I'll be taking you Microsoft Office. But from this Office application I'll be taking you Microsoft Word. So I begin. First of all, what you need is to click on Start button. So after clicking on Start button, locate all program from the dialog box that open and click it. So once dialog box is opened or is clicked, locate Microsoft Office. So from the list that display, locate Microsoft Word and open. So whenever you open this, you click on the Microsoft Word, you are going to see an interface like this. So interface which contain file menu, home menu, insert menu, page layout, reference, mailing, review and view. So for now we are going to explain the environment of MS Word. So just go with me. This place is called title bar. This place is called toolbar, and this is menu bar. That is the bar that contains all the commands that MS Word needs to run. And this is a formatting bar because they can be used quickly to change the feature of a text, e.g. font face, font size, bold, italics, underline and font color, etc. Here we have a ruler. The ruler make up the margin of the page. We have a top ruler which lie horizontally and is located at top of the screen or document page. Then here we have a left horizontal bar, left ruler, so which is vertical, so let me call it vertical ruler. So and it's located on the side, on the left side of the screen. Then what is the work of this ruler? The above ruler and the left side ruler here enable you to know the position of your text within a document page. That is just the work of ruler. Then I'm going to explain margin now. So here you are going to see a left margin highlighted with a red ink, so which is this one. So this margin keep text from flow. So from flow to the left, so simply means you can't start typing from this place, but you can start typing from this point where you are seeing this my arrow and cursor here, so which means you can start typing from there. So this margin enable you to it monitor your work to make it look better, so that it doesn't just look anyhow whenever you are through with it. So then the right margin also keep text from flowing to this right. So your text, whenever you start your text here, it stop here. For example, can you see that this text, this from can't size this area? The MS Word process, the word processor automatically break it down into the next line so as to make your work neat. So we call this one wrapping. When text automatically go to the next line after a line is being exhausted, it's called word wrapping. So this is a wrapping. So this left margin keep text, left margin here keep text from flowing up, so which means your text can start immediately after this arrow. So I just use this green arrow to indicate the left ruler or left margin here. So then why this red work for the top margin here? So can you see anywhere you have seen a fair white color? Can you see this white color here? Simply means that is where your text can lie whenever you are typing horizontally. Then if you are going vertically, if your text is going down, this line also shows, can you see from this Y to this area down, showing you that your text can begin here. But there is a way you can alter this margin. If you wish your text to start from the above here, what do you need to do? You just need to click page layout, then select margin. You are going to see a customized margin here. If I select narrow, just keep looking at all these things. These are margin. So if I keep narrow, can you see it will adjust to form a very thin margin here, so which means you can start typing from here. So you are going to see that the space for typing here is somehow wider, is somehow so close to the border here. So simply means you can begin your typing from here. So it's different from when you pick normal. When you pick normal, can you see? So that is all. If you want to customize your own page layout or customize your margin, you can simply do it in the page layout menu. So then next one is the size of paper that you want to use. Size of paper. So you can select A4. A4 is very common. So don't forget, this place is called scroll bar. So please, I have not talked about it. That is a scroll bar. So to move your text within a page, to move your page, can you see? So then I would like to talk about the page orientation, because page setup is very important whenever you are constructing a document. So orientation is of two types, either portrait, when something lies straight, then landscape. Let me just click. So as you can see, this screen is a portrait. So let me show you here, so you can see. Can you see? This is a portrait screen, but if I'm adding landscape, let's look how it will be. Landscape, can you see? So you can see that you can simply get that on that page layout. Then my view, you can simply come to view here. So when you get to view, just say one page, then and pick 100, it come to center. So that is all about. That's what I would say about a page layout and a view menu. So we have a menu, and out of it now we have treated one. So second one, that's I think that is important here again, is page border. If you want to add border to page, for example, you want to add arts to page, so you can simply come to, you have border here, click on the second tab, page border, then look for arts that you want to place beside the let me just place this icon. Yes, you can increase this one into maybe 31, then apply to all document section. So I want to use first page only, because I don't want it to appear in second page. Just click first page, then click OK if I need that. So let's see this one. So you can try as many as possible that you like. Just come to page border once again, then here select your heart, so and so on. Can you see this one? So and so on. So out of this menu, we have explained page layout, we have explained view, but note something. In page layout menu, you don't have to work on this border always. You only need it only when you have set your work and you want it to appear at the edge of the screen. So you don't need it always. So that is not the first thing to do. I just show you because of the future. I have explained orientation, size, margin, and I've explained view menu also, where you can set your zoom of the page. Either you want one page, 2 page, then 100%. So if you want to make it maybe 75%, once again, can you see your screen reduce? That is very simple. Now I want to cancel this border. What will I do? I will click on the page layout, then I click on the border art here, then I click none, I click OK. So can you see the border has disappeared? Come back to the beginning of the menu. I will first of all talk about the file menu, so which contains save. So you can easily save your document by clicking save here, and you will be prompted to give in a file name to save your document. After saving your document, then you can click save here, so don't forget. Then secondly, we have save as. You can save as document as, that is to rename a document or duplicate a document but name it to other name. Then open simply means to retrieve what has been done on the computer memory before. That is open. Let me just retrieve a file and see. So after clicking on open, it's going to bring a dialog box like this. Locate the work you have done as you wish to open. Just I want to open computer practical. Let me open this and check it out. Can you see? So I've done this work before. That is why you are seeing it here. The next icon here, or the next button here, is a recent button. It contains the recent document that has been opened before on this computer. Then so also we have new, to open new blank page, empty page. So print, I may want to print what I'm seeing on the screen here. I may want to print this page now. Can you see? I'm clicking on printing. After clicking on printing, your face is look like this, simply because I've choose from my page layout. If you check, I've choose a landscape. That is why you are seeing my printing page lie horizontally. This paper lie horizontally. So now I can select my printer here, the printer list. I'm using Lasalle 1200, 1132, and so on. Then I just click. If I need more than one copy, I click it here. Then my paper size here, I select A4 here. Then I click print. So now this is going to be output by the printer. So then next one is a save and send. This one is very compulsory also. So consider you want to export Word document into PDF. You can simply do it here by creating or create PDF, then create PDF here. So it's going to bring a dialog box. Then name it. Look at this name now. Can you see? Computer practical. Then publish. So if you publish this now, just wait a minute. It's going to bring out the. So can you see? This is now in document in PDF format now. So I want to close it, and that is all about the file. So the last button here is exit. So to exit a word, to quit a word. Then don't forget we have close also. Close, just close this window, but the word window remain. So after clicking on close, but exit, it quit everything. So another one is a home. Yes, you are going to see that this home contains a lot of tools. It contains a lot of tools, but each tools is segmented or differentiated by submenu. So like we have 4 tools here. We call this one format painter. To copy formatting of the text, we have a copy, cut, and we have a paste. So they are under clipboard submenu. Another one is font, where you can see bold, italics, underline, and so on. Then third one, we have paragraph, where you can see left alignment, center alignment, right alignment, justification, bullet, numbering, and so on, or line spacing. Then we have a style here. So this style is not so much compulsory for now, but now I want to talk about the next submenu, which is editing, where you can select all your text. You can highlight all your, can you see? So when you can highlight all your text, then you can replace text, find text, and so on. I'm going to explain all these two one by one. I hope you are looking at this text here that I just typed. Okay, so note this cursor can't go to the next line. It can't go simply because this word is not long enough to wrap whenever it gets to margin here, so that it comes to the next line. What do you need to do? What you need to do is to press enter key on the keyboard. When you press enter key, you will see the cursor jump down to the next line. So take a look of all these tests on the screen here. I want to format them. So let me try and format this transportation. I highlighted this transportation or mark or select anyhow. So and I'm picking 14 for it because it is an header. It is on the head. It's the topic of the test. Now for the body here, I'm picking and I will try to give this test a red color. So let me give it a red color. Can you see? Now I want to copy this format onto this. Transportation is the movement of goods from one place to another. What will I do? I will just make sure I highlight the text and I click on the brush here. When I click on the brush here, I'm going to highlight it through this place. Sorry. So this brush you are looking at here, I'm going to make use of it. So can you see when I drag, this text look like they are both tests. So that is what we call format painter. So it means it simply enable you to copy formatting from one place and apply to another text. For example, the one I've done here before. Then let me duplicate this text. Let me copy and paste it, duplicate it. Now make sure you highlight your text. Then you click on this button here, this icon here, this for copy. So or you can press Ctrl+C alternatively on your keyboard. So now paste what you have copied by clicking on this icon. So when you can click it several times to duplicate your text several times also. So note all these hints. Ctrl+C here is working for this icon, and the Ctrl+V, this Ctrl+V is working for paste. Then Ctrl+X is working for cut or move text from one position to the other. Then other important hints that must be noted is Ctrl+Z, undo, so which is this key. Then we have Ctrl+Y, redo. They can be located in a standard toolbar. The one I've explained, I've talked about this one from the beginning of this tutorial. You can rewind back and check. So we have undo and we have redo. So what is the meaning of undo? For example, maybe you are typing and you made a mistake, and maybe you want to cancel the test, or you want to revert back a test. You can simply get it from undo. Then redo, it repeats your last action. So I'm going to practicalize Ctrl+Z and Ctrl+Y, or I do it on the screen here. This is work of redo, undo. Let me give this one a purple color. Can you see this? Now if I should click this button back again, now it's going to change it back to red again. Can you see? If I should click this button again, it changes it back to purple color. Can you see? So this one reverts your last action. Then and this one repeats your last action. If I still do the same thing here, see what will happen. It's going to repeat the last action on every test I click here or I highlight. So if I highlight here and I click redo, it's going to change everything to blue. Now I can easily revert back and get it to normal color as it was before. Can you see? Undo, redo. This is redo, this is undo. So mind you, that is very important. Then cuts. So let me just make an example. I want to move this text into this place. What will I do? Let me just highlight it. After being highlighted, then click on cuts, then click on whenever you want to paste your text, then click paste. I'm going to see that transportation automatically comes to the next line after I click after another here. So can you see? So don't forget, we have learned undo, that is revert back your last action. Then we have done redo, so repeat your last action. So don't forget, if you made a mistake, you can simply reverse to this two button undo and redo, but they must be used carefully in order not to lose your text that you have typed. So it is very important. Then we have talked about cut, that you can easily cut text, then or move text and click on the page you want to paste it, then paste. So that is a movement of a text from one place to another within a page. Next here is a font area. So we have a font tab here. So font tab there. So the first icon here is bold, and I want to verticalize it now. Just select your text, make sure you click on bold. I want to take it to 14. So and let's keep it for future use. Later we are still coming back on this. Secondly, here I'm having italics. So when I click italics, see my text bend to right side. When I click on the line, see, so can you see I have applied 3 formats here now. So I'm using bold, italics, and underline. So and you can not double underline. You can select any underline style that you like, but make sure you highlight before you do that, because to make it have effect. Can you see? So that this area. Now secondly, I think I've explained this font size, that you can select the size you want. Very important. So I've highlighted my text now. I want to give it 18. Can you see? So it increased. You can give it as many as possible, but it depends on what you want to. For letter, I think 16 is okay for heading. So why the body should be 14 points in size, 14. So next one, I want to cancel all these effects. Okay, so let me leave it bold. I want to change the handwriting. So can you see? I think you are seeing it here previewing. So I want to give it a Rockwell. So I'm giving it Rockwell. So then my body here, I want to give it a Time New Roman. Time New Roman. Oh, let me try and use another font. Okay, let me use Area Rounded. No, Area Unicode. MS. Let me use it. So look at this style. So and again, we have other icon here that can grow text once you highlighted your text, and we have the one that can reduce. Can you see this number is reducing? So we call this one string text, while we call this one grow font. So I have shrink this text to 14. I may grow it to 16. I may shrink it to 14. Then we have a change case. So but make sure you highlight your text. Highlight is very important. So it's enable computer to know the selection of the text that you want to format. So now I want to change it to lowercase now. Lowercase, can you see this one in lowercase? Then again I can change to uppercase. I can change to capitalize each word. Each word there is capitalized, of O, then I in introduction. So depend. So let me change it back to uppercase. That's good. We have a font color. We have a font color. So I want to change the color. Sorry, highlight is very important. I told you. I have a font color. I want to change it to red color. Can you see? I've changed this text to red color. What if I want to change it back to blue color? Do I need to highlight and click blue here? I can just simply come and click undo here. So when I click undo, it change to normal black color. Can you see? So that is so simple. But I want to give it alternative color. I will just come here, give it any color I like here. So it depends on the color that you need. So can you see that? Now I don't want to use any format. What will I do? I just need to highlight them and this text and click clear format. The text is going to look back to the default of this as the system brought it when I load the system. So we call this one, this is a default font and the default status of text of a computer, of MS Word application. Now I want to revert this thing back. I can Ctrl Z, then it's reverted back to me. So that is all about I've not explained these three tools. They are very, very important also. that is a strike through, and subscript, then superscript. For example, you are asked to write H2O in chemistry, or ethanoic acid. What do we need to do? Just type H2O, O, then highlight these two, then click on subscript here. So when you click on subscript, you see these two jump down. So let me increase this so that you can see. Can you see? Let me, in mathematics, you may be asked to write a 5 square. What do you just write? 52, then highlight 2, then click superscript. So then in mathematics, you may be asked to write 5 naira. Sorry, one thing you must do is that whenever you are writing subscript, you must be cancel this thing. So I'm canceling, because if I write next test now, it's going to be on a superscript mode. So I am going to deactivate it here. Then when I write next test look normal. So let's say we are asked to write 500 naira in Nigeria. 500 naira. Just write N. Call this one 500 naira. How do you make this N to be double script? You can use a single strike through here, but in Nigeria we are using double strike through. So you are going to make, you see a small icon here, show the full screen of all these font tab. So by clicking it, so it's going to bring full view detail. Then click double strike through. So when you click double strike through, your hand look like this. Then click OK. I'm going to see that one. That is a 5 naira. So that's where I'm stopping in this place. I think that is enough for fonts submenu. Now we are going to paragraph. So let me scroll up. Paragraph. Now you are going to see that this letter of introduction. So this is paragraph. So and it contains many icons too. So let's explain them one by one. We have left alignments. As we have known that this text is already in left side. Now if I want to take it to center, I just click on, after aligning, just click on the center, align here, right align. Can you see? Center align, left align, then justification. There's no difference between those. There's a little difference between left align and what I call it, justify. So now justify can work for paragraph text. For example, look at this regards to the above. I wish to intimidate you with the intention of the above named body, wish to open blah blah blah. So now if you look at this place, this side look very straight, and this side is not straight. What will you do? You can just click justify, then the both edge look straight. So can you see that? So the next one here is a line spacing. You are going to see that the line spacing here is okay. It's under normal. So but I want to make it so wide so that it fit my page. What will I do? I can click 1.5, I can click 2.0, 2.5, 3.0, 1.0. So can you see 1.0 is the let me remove the space after paragraph, then it keeps together. So but normal is 1.5 whenever you are typing, so know that one for sure. And your font size, don't forget, normal size is 14, so at times you may use 13. So you can type 13 on keyboard directly and press enter key. So can you see this one on 13? Now we are done with the line spacing. We are going to talk about the background of a text. For example, I want to fill this background with a yellow color. It's very simple. I like the text and click yellow. So that is all about this line. Now I'm going to the bullet and numbering. For example, I want to list some items. attach some copies of document, what will I do? I can simply click on bullets. Now let me click on bullets. Let me just say certificates number 1 as let me use receipts and let me just say photocopy, no problem. So just for sample, photocopy. Can you see that? So I get list here, and if I want to number, I will just click on numbering here. I'm going to change it to number. Can you see? Bullet. We have many bullets. You can use mark, depend on what you want to use. Then you can use different numbering also. You have with the one in bracket. You have ABC. Can you see? It depends on how you want to use it. That is. Then for her, one thing I want to talk about is that, for example, this I hereby. This regards are supposed to put indents. Indent simply means stamp on your keyboard. Let me use this one. Can you see? Indent shift a paragraph. Okay, let's use tab key now. So tab key move the regard inside. Then tab key on your keyboard is located at the left side above your cap locks of the keyboard. Second one here, I hereby. Can you see? I'm shifting it inside just to note that this is a paragraph. So just have that one in mind. Tab is used for giving paragraph to a text. And again, we have sort. You can sort this text. What you have typed here now, certificate. And now let me now put adults. Let me now put adult certificate. Now can you see? I have C, R, P, and A. And orderliness arrangement of this thing should be A, C, R, P. So I can just simply highlight and click sort. When I click sort, I click OK. Can you see? I'm having adult certificate photocopy and receipt. Let me undo it. That is how it was before. So after clicking on sort, this is how it is now. I think you have benefited in this tutorial. So the last but not the least of this tutorial is we talk about the find and replace. So select is just used to highlight all. There is a way you can use to highlight all text. You can click select and select all, or you can press Ctrl A on your keyboard, the same thing, or you can press shift and arrow right. There are 4 arrows on our keyboard at the right side, or arrow back, or arrow down, or arrow up. Can you see? Just hold down your shift. So let's say I want to highlight only this account. Just click by the side, hold the arrow down, then to the right side. So hold the shift key and arrow to the right side. So if you are holding only arrow without shift, it's going to, because your cursor will be moving one by one. But if you hold shift, you are going to get it highlighted. Am I communicating? So that is it. So now next phase is editing tab. So I want to find a document, and I just press find. When you press find, it's going to bring a dialog box beside the screen. Just type what the text, any text you are finding. I'm finding bank. Can you see in this document I'm having 2 bank? So let's say I want to replace bank with farm. What will I do? Close this navigation pane, then click on replace. Computer will ask you what are you looking for. Just type bank. What do you want to replace it for? Just let me replace it with agricultural bank. Then replace all. You are going to see what has completed a chart of document and has replaced made 2 replacements. Then click OK. By the time you look for bank, you are going to see agricultural bank. That is how you can rename a document, how you can replace the content within a document. So then we have select text with a similar formatting. For example, let me copy this effect or this format on this. Okay, now if I'm selecting this test, now if I just say, if I click here and I say select test with different similar formatting, now you're going to see this test highlighted. Oh, sorry, for example, this test has similar formatting. If I just say select test with similar formatting, see what will happen. So because they look the same, so and that is all about the Microsoft Word. Thank you, and this is don't forget to contact Copperfine on WhatsApp. The contact will be given to you later. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I've not explained insert menu. So before I leave this page, please bear with me. I just want to show you two things here: table and picture, then shapes. They are very important. So how do you insert table into text, into a document? It's very simple. Just know this place is a column. This is the first column, then this is a second column, then this is third row, and this is fourth column. So now how many row? This is row 1, row 2. Now I want to plot 4 column against 6 rows. So I click it now. Don't forget it's like this table, like that. So now don't forget this table, each of these cell has ruler. So I want to put serial number here, but before I move on, I want to format this table. Just click on home, click on 14. Good. Just write serial number. Okay, we want to just write simple data. Serial number, name, we have a name, we have a sex, and we have a class. So but the column for this serial number is too wide. What will you do? You come to ruler here and you readjust, then you enlarge the name here. Then sex column should be so small because you have M and F. Then class should not be so all that big. So now you can now input your text. In serial number, just click on the cell, then click on 1, then press arrow down key 2, arrow down key 3, arrow down key 4, arrow down key 5. So you can type name here, Adex Godfrey, Adex Glory, arrow down Adex Obey. We have Gideon Betty. So you may be asked to draw this type of a shape. So what will you do? So what you can do is this. It's very simple. Just click on insert shape. I want to draw my own here. So click on text box. In text box, it enables you to write. You can write inside the text box. Then you can just write 18. Can you see? Click on the edge. Then Ctrl D. Press your Ctrl D to duplicate. Ctrl D once again. So once you press Ctrl D, drag to the left. Then you can join it with a line also. Insert shape, find the line to join it. So then the next one is again you find another line, join it here. Duplicate. Make sure you click on this and duplicate your box. Then carry it here by holding and drag. So you have drawn this shape the same that I've drawn here, 18. Then you can edit the text inside the box. That is why. Then again, if you are not using text box, they may give you another text box. For example, you are asked to draw a circle. So you can draw a circle like this. MS Word default circle usually come in this way, but what will you do to eradicate all this blue color? Maybe you want inside to be plain and having black edge or font outline. So what will you do? Just click on format. Once you click on format, from the shape style here you can just select this yellow. Can you see? So by making your work to be fast, then click on format. When you click on format, you see shape outline, then click black. Once you click black, your text should change to black. If you want to change the outline width, you can simply come to shape outline again, come to width, then you can select maybe 1 point. So can you see the outline it's not like before. Sorry, it's not like before. Now I want to add text inside. What must I do? I will just right click on it, then I will just say add text. So I can type inside this now. I can now put 18. Can you see that? So thank you, and have a wonderful day for this wonderful tutorial. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for watching.